We had a storm yesterday and it was so fierce that it blew down a huge ash tree in the garden right on top of our composting toilet cabin. All of the weight was taken by the cabin, and I've had to already saw some of the large branches off, and these are pretty huge branches, round about 8 inches diameter at the saw cut, and there is still some of the trunk lying across the roof of the house. So now what I've got to do is get the last remaining body of the tree off the toilet roof. It's twisted a bit, the toilet has, but the cabin's still standing. There's a little bit of damage at the rear, but basically if anybody had been inside at the time, it would have been quite safe. So around the back you can see this large bit of trunk which is still leaning across the roof of the house. And what I've done is I put 2 acro jacks now beneath it so as to support it when I saw it through. I don't want it falling on anybody, especially me or a hen. So I'm now supporting it. I've taken a little bit of the weight off the toilet roof, but not all of it yet. So now I'm going to get my saw and start slowly taking off the rest of the weight. But the toilet stood it. Now I've just put a screw in the acro jack, so it's now screwed it to the remains of the tree, so it won't slip now, and I'll just wind a little bit of tension on and then start sawing. Sue had used some of the thinner branches from the ash tree to make some really nice hurdles for the garden. But then I found something rather interesting. Here's something you don't come across very often in the garden. It's an alien skull. Well, it will be by the time I've finished. The first thing to do will be a bit of cosmetic surgery on the back of the skull. It's alive. Great, now the back of the head is nice and smooth, so he'll sit flat on his mounting board. Very nice profile shot.